Good morning, students. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. I am Rashmi Singh. Here we are going to discuss the current affairs section from January 22 to January 23, which is important for your all company competitive PT exams. In the last session, we have discussed the August current affair news. Now we will discuss or go through September 2022 news. So please pay attention. All points are equally important for the exam purpose. The first point is Union Minister of Jal Shakti Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has declared Andaman and Nicobar as the India's first clean Sujal Pradesh. Do you have to remember what is who is which is India's first clean Sujal Pradesh? It is Andaman and Nicobar. All the villages of Andaman and Nicobar have got the certification of Har Ghar Jal, and it also organized as ODF plus. Means you have to remember it has been given the ODF plus status, and all the places have been provided with Har Ghar Jal. Okay. Coming to the next point. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan launched the Ramakrishna Mission Awakening for the students of class 8 to 12. Its objective is to emphasize on value education among the students under the new education policy. Means this has been started by Dharmendra Pradhan, who is the Education Minister of India, and the mission is named as Ram Krishna Mission. Awakening for the student of class 8 to 12, it for 8th to 12 students. And objective is to emphasis on value based education among the students under the new education policy. Means it's based under the new education policy 2020. Okay. So you have to remember these all facts and figures. Coming to the next point. Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology Rajiv Chandrasekhar visited India's first lithium ion cell manufacturing factory in Andhra Pradesh. The capacity of this plant is 200 megawatt, which can produce 20,000 cells per day. So you have to remember that it's India's first lithium ion cell manufacturing factory. Okay, and its capacity is 270 megawatt. Coming to the next point, it's about Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand was honored with the Best Adventure Tourism Destination Award on the occasion of World Tourism Day in New Delhi. Uttarakhand has always been a tourist attraction for its natural beauty. Remember, you have to remember the date of World Tourism Day and the state which was have been honored with the Adventurous Tourism Destination Award. So you have to remember the name of Uttarakhand state, and it's always been a tourist attraction for its natural beauty. Okay, coming to the next point. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled a new national flag for Indian Navy. Means a new national flag for the National Navy inspired by the seal of Chhatrapati Maharaj Shivaji in Kerala, Kochi. This flag has been named as Nishan. So you have to remember the name of the flag, that is Nishan. It was inaugurated by our Prime Minister Modi by the seal of Chhatrapati Maharaj Shivaji. Okay. Coming to the next point, Blue Energy Motors launched India's first liquefied natural gas fueled green truck in Pune. It was inaugurated by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. So it's a Blue Energy Motors launched India's first liquefied natural gas, that is green truck. For the students, those who have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel. Please try to watch the complete video so that you will be benefited from each points which are important for your PT exams. So please Pay attention to the videos which have been provided to you and please try to watch the videos regularly for your revision. You will get your revision purpose very quickly. It will be covered within 20 to 25 minutes if you watch the regularly it. Next point, Indian Council of Agriculture Research launched Kritagya 3.2 Hackathon for Crop Improvement. Under this, emphasis will be given on the technology and innovation based agriculture in the country. So, it's a program launched by Indian Council of Agriculture Research and the program named as Kritagya 3.0. Coming to the next point, recently, National Conference of State Tourism Minister 2022 was organized in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh. Its objective is to know the views of all the states on tourism development. Means it has been organized to acquire the requirements what the tourists are thinking about that place. Recently, National Conference of State Tourism Minister 2022 was organized in Dharamshala. You have to remember the name of the place, that is Dharamshala, and it is in Himachal Pradesh. Coming to the next point, Odisha has become the first state in India to launch Encyclopedia of Tribes in Odisha, in which the state has to document their old tradition. It is to mention about 62 tribal sect. Means Odisha is the first state in India to launch the encyclopedia. Means encyclopedia means which all the information have been given about the tribes. Means what are their cultural beliefs, what are their social life, what are their economic life, all have been discussed in this encyclopedia. And this has been started by the Odisha government. And there are 62 tribal sects are discussed here. Coming to the next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the world's first compressed natural gas, that is CNG terminal in Bhavanagar, Gujarat. Means India's first, world first, not India's, it world first CNG terminal in Bhavanagar, Gujarat. So this is very important. I repeat, it's the world's first compressed natural gas terminal in Gujarat. It will be based on public-private partnership which will cost around 4000 crores. Means it is the world first CNG terminal and it will be based on the investment of 4000 crore. Okay, next point is about Swachh Bharat. The Swachh Toyathon competition was launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on 27 September. Its purpose is to encourage the use of waste in the manufacturing of toys. Means the waste products are being used for the manufacturing of toys. You have to remember the program name and it was launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Students, there are a number of questions which have been asked by which programs have been started by the which ministry. Means which ministry, it's under either child and development ministry or housing urban affairs ministry or economic affairs ministry. You have to remember the program names as well as the program has been initiated by the which government schemes. Okay, now we are going through the current affairs section of September month. Very soon we will be starting the international section. Now we are going through the national section. Very soon we will be starting international section, economic affairs, science and tech, sports, awards, books and authors name, the day which are celebrated with the themes such as yoga day, tobacco day, soil day, water day, earth day, father's day, mother's day, each and every day. We will discuss all these facts for examination point of view. Okay. So please do subscribe and like our channel so that you will be benefited with your our study materials and PDFs. Coming to the next point, Insight 2022 conference was organized in New Delhi on 15 to 16 September, which was addressed by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Its aim is to try to reduce the use of private vehicles and to emphasize the use of electric vehicles. You have to remember the program name. It was Insight 2022. Okay. Coming to the next point, Elvis Aji Hazarika. Focus on the name. It's Elvis Aji Hazarika has become the world's oldest swimmer to cross the North Channel from Assam. So he has crossed the world's oldest channel, that is North Channel, and he is from India, from Assam. So try to remember his name. That is Elvis Azi Hazarika. One person is also from, that is Bhupen Hazarika. He is also from Assam. So you can correlate the names also. Next point is about Niti Ayog. Niti Ayog launched India's first national electric freight platform, that is E-Fast India. What is its objective? Its objective is to accelerate the electrification of goods in India. Try to remember the name, that is E-Fast India. Coming to the next point, it's about Kibuthi military camp. India's easternmost camp in Arunachal Pradesh. It is named after the former General Bipin Rawat. Means Kibuthi military camp is renamed as Bipin Rawat. Coming to the next point, Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandviya virtually inaugurated Swachh Sabal Bharat conclave and emphasized on Jan Bhagidari to popularize the organ donation. Means there are number of donations such as kidney donation, eye donation, liver transplantation. So these all donation have been popularized by Mansukh Mandviya as Swasth Sabal Bharat conclave. Okay, coming to the next point. The Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has proposed to rename Rajpath from Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate as Kartavya Path. Remember, the name has been changed as Kartavya Path, and this is initiated or inaugurated by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. To rename the Rajpath, the Rajpath will be named as Kartavya Path. Coming to the next point, the diaspora village of Tripura is converted into nature-based lifestyle and livelihood and reduce the use of chemical fertilizer. With this, it has become the first converted bio village in India. Means this village, the village from Tripura, the converted a nature-based lifestyle and livelihood. It will help to reduce the use of chemical fertilizer. Means it will be dependent on biofertilizer or herbal products. Coming to the next point, the two-day national conference Manthan was organized by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways in Bangalore. So you try to remember the name of the conference, that is Manthan, and it is organized by Ministry of Road and Highway in Bangalore, which was inaugurated by the Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Its purpose is to discuss the development of the country's economy by improving the transport system. So remember the name, that the conference name was Manthan. Coming to the next point, the Center State Science Conference was organized in Science City in Ahmedabad. It was organized on 10th to 11th September. Remember, we are going through the September National Affairs. So it's a Center State Science Conference. It was started in Ahmedabad on 10th to 11th September, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Modi. It aims to strengthen center state coordination in the field of science, technology, and innovation. Means it will be help to strengthen or to enhance the center and state science and technology and innovation programs. Coming to the next point, on 7 September, the Congress launched Bharat Jodo Yatra. Remember, this is also important point. Bharat Jodo Yatra. This journey will pass through 12 states from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. You have to remember the state names. That is from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, which will be completed by 119 Bharat Yatris in 150 days. It's all about 150 days. Means it will be covered in 150 days. Its aim is to unite the whole India. Coming to the next point, Confederation of Indian Industry, that is CII, launched the Coimbatore Next initiative in Tamil Nadu. It is started in Tamil Nadu and the industry launched by CII. Its aim is to develop the city of Coimbatore into most attractive and vibrant destination. Means it will be converted into most attractive and vibrant destination by CII. The government of Gujarat has tied up if it's the next point. The government of Gujarat has tied up with Vedanta and Foxconn to set up semiconductor and manufacturing units in the state. In the last class, I have discussed about semiconductor units. So watch the videos regularly so that you can reconnect the national current affairs section. The government of Gujarat has tied up with Vedanta and Foxconn to set up the semiconductor and manufacturing unit in the state. Okay. Coming to the next point, National Institute of Maritime Heritage is being set up at Lothal, Gujarat by the Union Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. You have to remember the name, that is Lothal in Gujarat, and it was started by Union Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways. Next is from Niti Aayog. Zero Forum was organized in New Delhi to commemorate the first anniversary of Zero campaign, launched by Niti Aayog in 2021. It's an anniversary program launched by Niti Aayog. The campaign name is Zero Campaign. Its aim is to promote the use of electric vehicle to improve the air quality. Means it will help to reduce the CO2, CO and sulfur dioxide reduction. Coming to the next point, HDFC Bank became the first bank in the country to issue an electronic bank guarantee, that is EBG, in partnership with National E-Governance Services Limited, that is NECL. Means it is the first bank in the country. The bank name is HDFC and the initiative is to partnership with the electronic bank guarantee with National E-Governance Services. The The paper-based, time-consuming process had been eliminated with a new electronic bank guarantees that can be processed, stamped, verified, and delivered instantly with enhanced security. Means it's all about the paper-based. Means paper-based will be eliminated to electronic services. Coming to the next point, the chairmanship of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2023 was handed over to India. Means now India will be the chairman of Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2023. So it's a proud moment for our Indians. Next point, India's first and world third University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana. Remember, the last point was very important because India has been provided with the chairmanship of Shanghai Cooperation. Okay. Next point, India's first and world third University of Forestry will be set up in Telangana. This university will focus on the conservation and management of forest resources. This is India's first and world's third. Okay. Next point, Indore has become the first smart city to implement digital addressing system for which a mobile application PATA will be launched for allotting new digital code to every doorstep. So you have to remember the smart city name, that is Indore, and the program name is PATA. Okay. So try to recall all these points and try to revise the videos again and again so that you can get good marks in current affairs section. Watching the video only once will not be benefited. You have to watch the videos regularly for your examination point of view so that you can recall the question. The previous year's question are also equally important, as I have discussed that this question has been asked this UPSC or BPSC, so you have to watch the videos regularly. Okay. Coming to the next point, the next point is about Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman launched an e-learning platform that is Bharat Vidya to make education related to arts, science, philosophy, etc. available online. It has been developed by Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute. Means it's a learning platform that is named as Bharat Vidya, and it's to make education related arts, science, philosophy available online. Means all this facility will be available online so that every student will be benefited. So you have to remember the app's name, that is Bharat Vidya. Okay. Next point is from Bihar state. This point is important for BPSC, Bihar SSC, Bihar SI, Bihar Constable. Bihar government has announced the introduction of No Bag Day. Means the day will be known as No Bag Day to reduce the burden of bags of students in school. Along with this, at least one day in a week will also implemented the mandatory sports period. Means no bad day along with sports period. Coming to the next point, it's from Haryana. The world largest jungle safari park will be built in Gurugram, Haryana, which will be spread over 10,000 acres. Its objective is to develop Haryana as a tourism hub. You have to remember the name Jungle Safari Park. It will be built in Gurugram, Haryana, and which will be spread over 10,000 acres. Okay, coming to the next point. Recently, the government of Rajasthan has launched a loan scheme. That scheme name is Mahila Nidhi. It's for women. So remember, it has been started by the Rajasthan government. Coming to the next point. Recently, China has become the first country to approve inhaled version of COVID-19 vaccine. Means it's an inhaled version, means you will get through your nose, and this is the first country to approve this COVID vaccine. So it's very important for examination point of view. I repeat, China has become the first country to approve inhaled version of COVID-19 vaccine. Okay. Coming to the next point. Recently, Odisha government taking concrete step towards water conservation has started Varsha Jal Sanchay Yojana named as Chhata. So you have to remember that Chhata is named as Varsha Jal Sanchay Yojana, and the program has been launched by which government? It has been launched by Odisha government. Okay. Viewers or students, are you watching our videos regularly? Because our online classes is being started from last 2 3 weeks, and all the geography, economy, history, all your class get regularly through your online channels. So those who are interested for getting our classes online as well as offline, so you will have to watch the videos regularly, and please subscribe so that you will get the notification as soon as you will subscribe the channel, and please try to watch the videos regularly and completely. Okay, coming to the next point. The world's first Sanskar Kendra will be opened in Jhunjhunu district of Rajasthan. Remember, it's world's first Sanskar Kendra. In this center, children will be taught the rites experts from across the country. Means Indians rituals will be taught here. Next point, the government of Telangana named secretariat after the name of B.R. Ambedkar. Means the secretariat name means Sachivalaya. Sachivalaya names has been changed under the name of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. So you have to remember which state has name changed its secretariat name. That is Telangana state. Next point, Angan 2022 conference was organized by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Its aim is to reduce carbon emission and emphasize energy efficiency. Means the program is named as Angan 2022. Okay, try to remember all these facts and figures which are important for your exams. This will help in both PT and mains exam. Second, next point, the Education Department of Uttarakhand has launched the e-governance portal Samarth. The portal is named as Samarth. Its objective is to bring change in the field of education and efforts will be made on quality education. So you have to remember the e-governance portal name, that is Samarth, and it is started by the Uttarakhand Education Department. Okay, coming to the next point, it's important for UPPCS. Bharatul village in Uttar Pradesh has become the first village in India to provide RO water in every household. Means in Bharatul village we will get RO water facility in each household. Means in every house we can get the RO water facility. Next, next point is also from UP. This is also important for UP exams, UPPCS, UPSSC, UP lower exams. Uttar Pradesh has topped in disposal of cases through e-prosecution portal under Digital India Mission. Okay. Coming to the next point, it's about India and USA summit. The first US Pacific Island countries summit was held in Washington DC on 28th to 29th September. It was attended by 12 Pacific Island nations, which was chaired by US President Joe Biden. Means it's the first US Pacific Island countries summit. The summit was first ever. It was held in Washington DC and it was chaired by Joe Biden. It was attended by 12 Pacific Island nations. You have to remember it's 12 Pacific Island nations. Okay. Next point is about Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement the center's new education policy 2020 at pre-primary level. Means it's the first state in the country to implement the new education policy at pre-primary level for prep students. Coming to the next point, REC, former Rural Electrification Company Limited, accorded with Maharatna Company status incorporation in 1969. REC is an NBFC focusing on power security, financing and development across India. So this has been given the status of Maharatna. You have to remember the company's name and it was incorporated since 1969. Okay. Coming to the next point, Union Ministry Shri G. Kishan Reddy launches virtual conference Symphony to boost tourism sector in Northeast India. Means this program has been launched to emphasize on the tourism sector, that is launched by G. Krishna Reddy by virtual conference. Coming to the next point, Indian Army installed its first avalanche surveillance radar in North Sikkim. It has the capacity to detect avalanches within 3 seconds of its trigger and it will assist in saving the lives of troops and reducing damage to the property in super high altitude area. You have to remember from where it is started from North Sikkim. Okay. Coming to the next point, the largest international museum of Harappan culture is being in Rakhigari, Haryana. Remember, it's the largest international museum and it is built in Haryana, Rakhigari, to showcase 5,000-year-old Indus Valley artifacts. Okay, so you have to remember all these facts for your examination points of view. Remember, we are covering the September national events. Later on, we will cover international section, current economics, science and tech, awards, sports, etc. Okay, coming to the next point, Poshan Utsav. Poshan Utsav was organized by the Ministry of Women and Child Development from 30th September to 2nd October. What's its purpose? Its purpose is to act as a platform to address malnutrition in the country and provide better health facilities to children and women. So you have to remember that Poshan Utsav was organized by the Ministry of Women and Child Development between 30th to 2nd October, 30th September to 2nd October, and its aim is to provide to deal with the malnutrition in the country. Coming to the next point, Reliance Industries has set up India's first and world's largest carbon fiber plant at Hazira, Gujarat. To remember, it's India's first and world's largest carbon fiber plant. You have to remember the place name, that is Hazira, Gujarat. 75,000 crores will be invested over the next 5 years. Means it will cover around 75,000 rupees for the next 5 years, and the plant will have a capacity of 20,000 MTPA based on acrylonitrile feedstock. Okay, only you have to remember the place name and all these facts and figures. Coming to the next point, Delhi government has launched India's first virtual school. It's a first virtual school. In this school, such children can study who are not able to come to school, or those parents who do not want to send the girls out. These are for those students. Okay. It was started by Delhi government. Coming to the next point, Computer Emergency Response Team India, that is CERT, organized a cyber security exercise synergy in collaboration with 13 countries. Its purpose was to create a better strategy to deal with cyber attacks. Means the recent movie, have you seen Jamtara, that is deal with the cyber crimes. So to tackle these type of problems, this system is initiated, that is named as CERT, Computer Emergency Response. Okay, its purpose is to create a better strategy to deal with the cyber criminals and cyber attacks. Okay, coming to the next point. SDFC Bank launched Bank on Wheels van in Gujarat. These vans will provide banking services in remote village. Okay, HDFC Bank will provide Bank on Wheels. So you have to remember the name Bank on Wheels, and it started in Gujarat. Okay. Next point. Again, it's important for BPSC, Bihar SSC, Bihar Rail, Bihar SI Constable. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated India's largest rubber dam. It's very important, student. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated India's largest rubber dam in Gaya. You have to remember, it's India's largest dam. It is in Gaya, and the dam is 400 meters long, 3 meters high, and 400 meters wide. You have to remember its height, width. Wide is 400 meter, height is 3 meter, and its length is 411 meters. Okay. Next point is from Meghalaya government. Meghalaya government has launched the online portal for Resident Safety and Security Act. This portal will collect intelligence from online data for the safety of residents. Okay. Coming to the next point is also from Gujarat. The government of Gujarat launched the state first cinema tourism policy. Remember, its first cinema tourism policy to promote the film industry. Its objective is to bring investment in the state development, infrastructure, and provide employment opportunities to the youth. So remember, it's India's first cinema tourism policy. Coming to the next point, Air India, a Tata Group owned company, has prepared a plan called Vihan Al for the next 5 years. The aim is to bring the company's share in the domestic market to 30%. So remember, the program has been started by Air India with the collaboration of Tata Group, and its plan is called Vihanal for the next 5 years. So students, those who have not yet subscribed the channel, please subscribe it, watch the complete video, and feel free to comment in our comment section. Okay, thanks for watching this. Stay tuned for new updates.